everybody, it's Helmstrats, and once again I'm back to you guys with another video. This time we're finally getting into the campaign for Starminer. Now, this should be the second video for today in celebration of July 4th, and now we're going to enter the campaign.
In the year 2148, deep space satellites discovered an unstable wormhole orbiting Jupiter. Humanity's greatest minds theorized it led to a new star system, and a gate was constructed to harness its awesome power. An age of rapid expansion soon followed as humanity laid claim to the stars. But human greed and malice do not rest. The exotic resource Eonite is what allows safe travel through the gate network, protecting spacecraft from the wormhole's deadly radiation. War soon broke out to control it, and ended just as quickly, leaving a dead colony world as a monument to our folly. A fragile peace now exists between the factions of humanity, but few believe it will last. Earth's navy continues to grow. Mega corporations fight an endless shadow war over scattered deposits of Eonite. In orbit of Jupiter's moons, Callisto and Io, Interstellar long-haul logistics oversees the construction of quantum-linked gates at newly discovered anomalies. A network that may reshape the cosmos. Across the dark void, a new breed of pioneers has emerged. Traders, mercenaries, miners, and scavengers, united by greed, ambition, and the promise of power. They are known as commanders for their mastery of immense modular rigs, powerful machines capable of shaping the future. They will risk it all to be part of this great endeavor. It is in this galaxy that you must survive.
Alright, that was a pretty nice intro. Let's see, and I'm sorry it took so long to get started on this campaign, but just never found the right time, but I figured now was as good a time as any. Alright, let's see what we'll start out off as. Let's see, there's the Warmonger. Miner. Increases mining efficiency. Blah blah blah. Builder increases construction speed, maximum blah blah blah. Trader, storage capacity. Navigator, fuel, and storage, and movement. I think we'll start off as miner. I know, shocker, Starminer, and we're starting off as the miner because we're going to need the refining, engineer, and mining range at the start, in my opinion. The other one I was eyeing up was the builder, but I think we need the miner more. Let's see. There's the tutorial profile. Yeah, I think we'll... Yeah. I think we'll go with this guy. He seems to have, like, the protagonist's face. Alright, confirmed. Welcome to Frontier Zone Gamma from Mara O'Brien to new recruit. Recruit at starminer.com. Subject, welcome to Frontier Zone Gamma. Date Monday, November 11th, 2256, 9 a.m. Welcome, miner, to Reclamation 9 Mining Co., the hardest, dirtiest, and most profitable outpost this side of the cosmos. Out here, there's no corporate polish, just metal, dust, and risk. The work is brutal, the pay is worth it. The mine belts, haul the ore, fend off pirate. Mine the belts, haul the ore, fend off pirates, and keep your rig intact. Watch your water levels, watch your hull, and remember, one mishap and you're vapor. Play it smart, fill your holds, and maybe you'll earn your ticket off this rock. Maybe. Best of luck. Reclamation 9 Mining Co. Dig deep, aim true, and come home rich. This message and any attachments may contain confidential information intended only for the recipient. Unauthorized use or dissemination is strictly prohibited. Alrighty then.
Welcome, Commander.
The Great Spill. Starting off with a little Rick here. Oi. Sninook. Wake the heck up. Thought you could slack on the job. Nah, don't give me excuses. I pay you to work, not laze about. I'm here. Well, obviously, what? You need a systems check before you start? Well, since you ask and you're being a butt about it, then yes. Dang it, that was sarcasm, you idiot. I know. Now I gotta go all over this ship's systems or my butt is on the line. Alright, initiating systems check. Start by activating your energy grid. Can't do anything without that. But first I'm gonna go over my personal checklist. Activate orientation navigation. And let's see, turn off linear dampeners, angular dampeners. That's rotation stabilization. Alright, and everything that I don't need on is off. Alright, energy grid online. Power levels are stable. On a fancier ship, you need to manage it carefully, but a mining tug like yours doesn't need much to doesn't consume much. Now turn on the orientation tool. Already did that. Excellent, I see you've already done it. Let's proceed then. Basically, this is just going over what the tutorial already did, but it's good to review. The orientation tool tells you where you're pointing. You see the red arrows? That's forward. White arrows are up. Turn it off if you want. Let's check the linear dampeners. Excellent. Yep, done that. Linear dampeners will apply counterforce to your station's linear movement. To counter your angular force, when you let go off a throttle, activate rotational dampeners. Yep. Usually it's most comfortable to leave the rotational dampeners off while the linear on. That way you can cruise with precise bursts of throttle. Huh, I don't think the tutorial covered that part. So let's turn the linear back on. Alright, hold space, yeah. Now let's try out some linear movement, okay. Thrust, back, now, oh, wrong one. Up, down. Now rotational, blah. Alright. Navigation systems are within safety parameters. Well, most of them are. Next up, scanners. Alright.
Scanners online.
Looks like they're working. Make sure they're pointing in the general direction of the object you want to scan. Now turn them off to conserve energy.
Scanners
Got
offline.
it? Last up is weapons.
Weapons online.
Find the weapons button and turn them on or press X. Heh, that laser of yours barely counts. There's a dead drone nearby. If it gets within range of your laser, will torch it on it. Head over to the enemy drone and see if your laser's in range. Where is it? Ah, over here. Right click it to engage the enemy if the line is green, but usually enough to get the hostiles in range and inside of your lasers. They will fire automatically. Okay. Now then. Oop. There we go. Now up and away. Make sure we don't hit that. Spin our orientation this way. There we go. Oh, just a little too... Gotta make sure that you go easy on the rotational thrusters because they are very sensitive. Alright, there's the assault laser. And it's already in range. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, that's done. What else? You've got mining lasers and resource haulers, but that's not on the list. Same goes with the nav tool. Remember to press F1 anytime to bring up useful commands. Thanks. Alright, systems check complete, or was there something else you needed before you start your job? Why, yes. How is your day? Yeah, I really don't care. Don't really care. Figures. The eggheads tell me we got a good haul today, something about cosmic radiation, solar winds. Heck if I know, but it's pushed some junk parts right to our doorstep. You're gonna scrap them all and bring them in home anything of value, alright? Yeah, that's the spirit. Now do your dang job. Approach the junk parts. Okay. And there it is over there. But I'm curious, what else is around us? Oh, look at that. It's a rig part. According to the identifier tag. So let's go pick that up first. Because I imagine there's only so much space this rinky-dink little rig is going to carry. Alright. And then let's orient ourselves a little bit. Then head down. Make sure we're not colliding in anything. Oop, and we are about to. Let's get closer to this. Alright. Now let's possess this. Unmanned vessel detected. Transponder shows no registered commander on record. Under Reclamation 9 Salvage Clause 7.2, you may assume temporary command and integrate the rig into your fleet. Proceed if you accept responsibility for all operational risks. Oh, that reminds me, before we do any of that, let's see, build mode. We're going to save this little rinky-dink thing. There we go. Save blueprint. Rig. Mark 1. Save. And we're also going to save the blueprint of this Reclamation 9. Just so we can piss off the boss. Reclamation, but to avoid any legal consequences, we're just going to call it Reclamation Station. Save. Alright, now back to our ship. There's no point in saving this, because this is just like a part, so... Alright, toggle off build mode, and head back to Rig Mark 1. We'll come up with a better name later. Alright, so far I'm not seeing anything wrong with the position of this. Where's my laser in relation? Okay. Yeah, before you dock or merge with anything, you want to take position into consideration. This is a metal storage. Build mode. Yeah, T1 metal storage. Alright, let's go ahead and dock. And my little haulers are already collecting some resources. Good job. Alright. There we go. Okay, just get a little close. Merge.
Construction offline.
There we go. Okay, and we're generating a lot more heat now. So, what I want to do, before we do anything else, is find a way to get the heat down. And there's only 2 usable build nodes. the T2 and the T1 down there, but I doubt I'm going to be able to do much of anything with that, at least for right now. You know what? I'm going to scrap management. Let's see, reusable building parts. Let's do that. Now, build. I'm going to do a thermal radiator. Can I not rotate it on this part? Hold on, hold on. Huh. Apparently I cannot rotate. Enter. Let's check out the other nodes. Alright, if I click this, maybe it's a bug, but for some reason this will not rotate. Hold on a second, let me save. Okay. Campaign 1. Save and reload it, see if that fixes the bug. Alright guys, I've played with it a little bit, but apparently none of the other nodes will let me rotate this thing. So I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. I don't know if it's still a bug or not, but we'll go ahead and build that there. And let's see if we can build dumper right here. And we can.
Construction completed.
Oh. Okay.
Construction completed.
Actually, we'll scrap this one. Get off the build mode. Scrap. Confirm. And we'll turn this into another solar panel. Let's see if that... Yeah, this one's gonna rotate. There we go. This one will rotate, but not the other one. There we go. Now, how many hangars do we have? Modules. Okay, we got 3 hangars.
Construction completed.
Let's see, 1 hauler, 1 constructor, and another hauler. And we have 2 small habitats. That one's a laser, assault laser. That one's a scanner.
Construction completed.
Actually, we'll scrap this one. Because we don't need a thermal dumper. Okay, now the heat's reduced by a lot. Mining. We're gonna get rid of the scanner here. Disassemble. Oh. Shoot. Guess we didn't want to do that. Okay. Hold on a second. Darn it. Okay, never do the disassemble again unless you're absolutely sure. Learn from my mistake, guys. Alright. Now, we want a scanner here. And we're going to put another assault laser here. Oh, it's obstructed.
Warning, low energy.
Actually, we'll leave that blank for now because I'm taking that low energy warning seriously. But we are going to put another scanner here. And we need another hangar. We've got two large hangars. Hold on, what is this?
Warning, low energy.
I heard ya. Cargo base, okay, yeah, cargo base. I'm alright. Now we're going to do another energy battery. Right here. Good enough place for it. And we're going to do 2 more hangars to make it 4 miners. Let's see, small hangar. And we're going to do another habitat. There's 2 more points here. I guess we could do for storage later. But like I said, that's for later.
Construction completed.
I'm gonna get on with the show, guys. Alright, let's head out. And exit building mode. Oh, it's not done constructing yet. Guess we'll have to pick that up later. Alright, how much cargo do I have anyway? Alright. Not done yet? Okay. Alright. Let's get on... show on the road. Wasted enough time. Oof. Gotta be careful here. So far, I'm very pleased of how this is turning out. And our heat is doing very well. Now we've installed the cooling. All right. There we go. Hold on, you've got company. Each is Mark II security drones, looks like. Must have reactivated when you got too close. Sad their weapons are disabled. Just take them out before they get loose. Right-clicking mouse button on the enemy will issue attack order for your laser. Just make sure you're in range and pointing in its general direction. Alrighty then. Weapons
online.
Alright. There we go. Okay, just to get the tactical view up. Here we go. Oh. Didn't think that was in range. Now spin them around.
Weapons.
Okay,
offline.
yeah. Looks like their sensors identified you as an enemy. You'd be dead 3 times over if someone hadn't disabled their weapons. Lucky. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. You know the drill. I want a clean scan of each derelict. You do know how to use the T1 scanner, don't you? Right. Positioning yourself smartly, blah blah blah.
Online.
Alright. Now we've got something of an orientation going on.
Construction completed.
Alright. Getting a lot of scans. Alright, a couple old storage modules and a decrepit shield module.
Construction completed.
Dang it, somebody dumped old scrap again. Preventive measures my butt. This garbage heap grows with each year. Nice view, though. Yeah, would you look at that? An honest-to-goodness hangar ship looming out there in the distance. Constructed by Cadmium Blue Tech. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hadn't heard that name in a while. What are you waiting for? Scrap these modules, make sure your mining systems and haulers are enabled, and then approach the junk part you want to dismantle, till the lasers get a lock on. Haulers will automatically depart from your hangars and bring in the reclaimed metal chunks. Get to it. Alright.
Scanners offline.
Speaking of which, we want to build a hauler and another hauler. How much crew do we have? Yeah. Alright, now then, let's bring up our mining lasers.
Mining online.
And they're going to be here. Alright. And here. Oh. Alright, both mining lasers are working. Oh, we've got 3 mining lasers, so let me just spin around. I forgot that I was the one that constructed them in the first place. Oh, there we go. Oop. Went a little too far forward there. There we go. There we go. All 3 lasers are working now. Oop. And we've got 4 miners now, with 1 construction. Mass, nominal, the heat is nominal, mainly because we got 3 lasers going. Okay, the 4th. Okay, there he goes. There we go. So far, so good. I'm getting the hang of this.
Scanners offline. Scanners online.
Okay, we did scan those.
Online.
Oh, it's silicon. Okay, yeah.
Weapons off. Scanners offline.
There we go. Back into position. Ionite, which I believe is the stuff that's needed for, you know, interstellar travel and such. Alright, make sure you don't leave anything behind. Those idiots didn't even empty the Ionite injectors. That's a month's pay right there. Dang corporate brats with more money than sense. Oi, are you even listening? I'm here, boss. Head back to base and unload the cargo. Just the valuables. Don't bother transferring silicates. Well, that's fine with me. More building materials for I can use. Your ships will now be quite heavier. Take that into account when maneuvering. Approach the Reclamation 9 and issue the trade command just like they taught you in basic training. Right, transfer iron to Reclamation Station 9. Alright. Alright. Another thing that devs probably should take into account is maybe not make the rotational thrusters so sensitive. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that's really Newtonian physics or not, but just something to bear in mind, guys, that the rotational thrusters are tad sensitive. Oh, need to turn off mining.
Mining offline.
Boosters activate. Might as well position myself at the closest docks, which is going to be over there. Alright, now trade. What's my objectives? Okay, 20 tons of iron. Okay, I wanna... Hold on. First, click mine, then that. Trade. Sell. Oh, not 29, 20. Confirm. Confirm trade. There he goes. Oh, okay, so anything from the cargo is going to cargo, not hangar. Okay. Something else to keep in mind. Now we just have to wait until... Oh wait, never mind, I was right. Love this. I love the smell. Okay, what is that? Small cargo bay. Okay, they're gonna go to cargo bays. Okay, gotcha. Love the smell of raw iron in the morning. If you get closer or even line up with the 2 cargo bays, the trade will go faster. Now the good stuff, the precious Eonite. Reclamation 9, okay. 20 tons of that. Oh. Metal storage. Does it show how much I have? Ah, here we go. I have 50 Eonite, 40 iron, and 40 silicon. And he wants only 20 of the Eonite? Fine by me. Keep the rest for myself. Oop. Click back here. Now trade. Eonite. 20. Confirm. No. Oh. 20. Confirm trade. Rookie banker, earn 1,000 credits. Alright, and I should have 30 Eonite left, yep. Quite a lot of debris here. Whew. That eel will make a nice bonus for me, of course, and not a word out of you. Got it? Remember, if you're short on credits, you can always bring in medals you collect and we'll pay you. Nice. Now, the computer says we can't handle that hangar ship just yet. Apparently, some critical systems on the Reclamation 9 are behind on maintenance. Do I have to spell this out for you? Fix them. Will do. To carry out repair and reconstruction operations on other stations, enable repair mode from your system. Alright.
Construction online.
Right. This means your constructors and sea towers will try to carry out repair and construction on all allied ships in the vicinity. Repair damaged modules on Reclamation 9T factory. Important. Silicates SI are sole resource used in module repair. If you don't have enough SI, find and scrap some near junk model. Yeah. Now, how much SI do I have left? None. Okay, gotcha.
Construction offline.
Alright. Now then, let's activate scanners.
Scanners online.
Scan that. Let's scan this. And my little drones are en route to pick up some other stuff. Alright, let's drift down, see if we can't get anything else in range. Oop, a little too far, too far, too far. Go a little to the left. Now go forward, to the left again. Let's see if we can't go this way and then to the right. I mean forward. Ugh, I went too far. Let's spin around. All right. Let's collect what we find here. Scanners offline.
Scanners offline.
Mining
online.
There we go. Alright. Precious, precious silicates. Health. Okay, got 130 in that one. So each of these T1s has 200. So far, I'm on my way to filling up one of them. What's this one? TH. I'll find out later. On the other hand, thorium. Okay, thorium. Now we know what that is. Let's see if we can't get a little closer. For the sake of our little haulers. So far, I'm pretty proud of my ship design. The heat's only so much right now because of the lasers that I've got going. Alright, we're working on our second metal storage. Might want to construct that fourth storage after all.
Scanners online.
We'll scan this last one.
Scanners offline.
Mainly made of iron. go. So far, I'm really enjoying the place, you know, this playthrough right now. I mean, the campaign. And the graphics are gorgeous, you know. It's also vast and you know, extremely detailed with the lighting and the shadow and the details on the modules and such, even on the little haulers. It's just the little details like that really makes it all a much more, you know, better experience. Okay, stop that. Gonna stop on the chunks and focus on the scrap. Ah, I'm really kicking myself for that one. Alright, what's the metal storage look like? 200 for that one. Almost full for that one. I could sell the chunks, because I don't have refining right now. Alright, turn off mining.
Mining offline.
Alright. Let's see. If the silicates... Oh.
Scanners online.
Let's scan that, see what that is. H2O. Ooh, that's something I definitely will want, but first...
Scanners offline.
First, I'm going to need to maneuver to offload these chunks. Because, like I said, I don't have any refining capabilities right now. All right.
Construction online.
All right. Let's see if that repairs that hangar. Good job. Move on to the last damaged module to repair it. If you run out of silicates, blah, blah, blah. That should do it. Did we run out of silicates? Not quite, but just about. Unless we are out of range. Alright, well, they're less damaged than before, at least. Maybe I won't have to hire an engineer after all. Sounds good. I'll admit you're a decent worker. You don't complain much, you get the job done. Maybe we can help each other out, yeah? I've opened up the station's mission board for you. Anyone needs something done, they put it here. There. Passenger transport, missing puppy, whatever. Got a mission of my own there, too. Alright? What do you think I meant now? Idiot, get a move on. Scan and scrap the hangar ship. Something that big's bound to have valuables left. Alright. Let's do the tab. Okay, this is my characters and my stats. I'm just about ready for another experience. Let's see, missions. Oh, got it. Scan location, scan. The mission is to gather data on composition of nearby asteroid cluster. We need to see if there's anything any useful metals we can extract and refine. Scanning equipment is a requirement. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'll accept. Iron Run. Structural projects across the sector are burning through refined iron faster than supply can keep up with. We're looking for contractors capable of processing and deliver industrial grade material. Refining capability, which I do not have. Alright. We'll accept that anyway. Deliver refined silicates. Looking for contractors able to deliver a batch of refined silicates. Raw ore won't do us any good. We need processed material ready for fabrication. Refining capability is required for this, blah, blah, blah. Accept. Because if I don't accept, somebody else will just accept it. Okay, that's more or less still ongoing. Solar Dominion, the Great Array. The expansion of humanity, Soltech. The expansion of humanity's reach among the stars hinges on one critical resource: energy. To sustain large-scale mining operations across multiple solar systems, you must construct massive orbital solar arrays around every planet. Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. These megastructures will harness stellar energy and transmit it across the colonies, ensuring a continuous power supply for mining, industry, and expansion. Check your progress on the right side of the star map. Okay. Solar Dominion, the Great Helios Array Initiative. The expansion of humanity's reach among the stars hinges on one critical resource: energy. To sustain large-scale mining operations across multiple solar systems, you must construct massive orbital solar arrays around every planet: Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. These megastructures, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, basically the same thing. Alright. Now then, turn off construction.
Offline.
Oh, and before we do anything else... Trade. I mean, we've got iron and silicon chunks ourselves. You know what? Maybe we'll save that for later, since we're... Oh, we got plenty of silicates too. How much space do we have? 129. Yeah, I was afraid of that. It's mainly the chunks that are taking so much space. Here we go. How many nodes do we have? 2 of these. We can still do another metal storage and a fabricator. Yeah, I think that would be a good plan for the next thing we do, if we don't get another fabricator soon. But for now, we're going to trade and sell off the chunks. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm trade. Alright. Now, let's turn on the mining laser.
Mining online.
And then we're going to alter our orientation. go. Alright, let's switch sensors. What's the pirate outpost over there? Ooh. Assault lasers, plasma cannon, plasma cannon, plasma cannon, T2 plasma cannons. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I don't want to mess with that right now because I have no idea how I would take that on. I mean, from the angle of it, the biggest threat would be the T1 lasers from the side. And the plasma cannons, I'm not sure. Yeah, they would turn. So my best bet would actually be to attack from below. But then I'm afraid the plasma guns would just turn down. So it would actually be best to hit them at an angle. Maybe diagonally? Yeah, from one point. But that's for much later. Right now, I don't think my poor little rig could take that on. Alright. Mining laser off.
Offline.
Got the last H2O. And silicates. Okay, so now there's a scanning objective. Holy. There's a debris field. Alright, we'll just hit these two first, I believe. Anyway, let's get a move on. Okay. All right. Now let's activate the scanners.
Scanners online.
Oop. Change positions. Alright, that's on the blind spot of my scanners, so... Scan at location. Job done. Oh, I just got experience. Hold on a second. Alright, what do we want? We got all these, advanced trade negotiations, sell prices, water rations. We don't need this early on, but the water rations sounds good. Except, just to manage our water better. Oh, I forgot to look at the research tab. Okay. T2 scaffolds, slant node, radar, reinforced armor plating, Eonite full optimization. Okay, we don't have a lot of stuff. That's the station modules, megastructure. Yeah. We don't have that. Hangar modules. We've got the credits, but not the research. I mean, we could research that, but I'd rather save it for, you know, something that can help us later. Okay, there's our energy, officers, automation, log, fleet, character. Okay.
Scanners offline.
Wait, I almost forgot. Resource intel. Okay, I completed that job. All right. Okay, I guess these are just points of interest I can investigate later. Or other missions that I've accepted. For now, we need to head for that. Okay, gotcha. First, let's stop over here on our way there. All right. What's this? Let's activate our scanners.
Online.
Oh. It's high time this whole heap of junk gets scrapped. Looking for a contractor to dispose of this old station part. You can keep any metals you find, just please get this thing out of my sight. Alright, done deal. Okay. Alright, let's just finesse this a little bit to get the full details. Right now, I don't really have a whole lot of cargo space. I think. 59, 200, 200, yeah, not a whole lot. Okay, now to scan this.
Scanners
I can come back and mine it a little later, but right now I need to investigate that hangar ship. Sensors. Pragia 2. Oh, and that's a commander unit. I'm pretty sure that's important somehow. I don't know exactly how yet, but I'm willing to bet it is. There we go. Alright. And I love the background music of this game. Okay. Alright, we're here. Ooh, stop, stop, stop! Ooh, that was way too close. Yeah, the developers need to add an alarm system to this proximity alert. You know, like a noise or sound bite.
Scanners online.
Energy spike detected. Exiting hibernation mode. Power backup restored. Processors activating. What? Status reactor offline. Engines offline. Sensors online. Communications online. Date March 24th, 2256. Location: the Great Spill, Earth orbit. Statement: greetings, human. Who are you? Well, I imagine it's an AI. Turn scanners off.
Offline.
Statement: my designation is Purin class hangar ship Panoa 2. Just a second, Mr. Computer. Save that. Purin class hangar ship. Oh, can't save it yet. That's awkward. Oh wait, I can, I think. Nope. Alright. Perun class hangar ship Pannonia 2. I was created at the height of the corporate war to support expansion efforts into Laladania. Lalande. What are you? Not whatever. What happened? Anyway, my final data entry is being decommissioned. Evidently, Cadmium Blue Global has collapsed and was liquidating its assets. Pause. I am in poor condition. Many vital components are missing and my fuel reserves have been siphoned. I can help. Proposal. Cadmium Blue Global no longer exists in any capacity. Should you repair me, my allegiance protocols will recognize you as my rightful captain. Do you accept? Well, of course I accept. Statement. Excellent. You'll find the hangar ship captains garner much more respect than dock workers. On that note, I am blocking communications from your ill-tempered supervisors. Pause. Instruction. My automated systems can perform the necessary repairs if provided materials. Extract and transfer them to my internal storage. Extract and transfer resources to the Panoa 2. Alright. How much do you need? 120 tons of iron and 100 tons of silicates. Deposit silicates, 500 tons. Oh, okay. That's for Reclamation 9. What this guy wants is 500 tons of silicates. Oh. I meant... There we go. Deposit. Let's get rid of all of our silicates. To this... Well, we'll get rid of, Hold on a second. Okay, how am I supposed to deposit this stuff then? Well, it said transfer, I know that, but still. L, maybe? Okay. Let's see, has awakened his occasion. Well, yeah, I know that, but do I trade it to Commander or to him? Oh, here we go. I had to click on the P. Okay. Alright, first we're going to do 159 silicates because I'm going to transfer the rest of these silicates to Reclamation 9, as well as 100 of the iron. Confirm. Confirm trade. I want to see how this goes. Yeah, it's not the icon. Okay, it's the P right there. Okay, gotcha. Okay, there's the cargo deck. When it said it was a hangar ship, it meant it. Alright, 159. Just a few more to go, then. Let's see, what's the status of our modules? 120... 59... 121. Okay. We're going to head back to Reclamation 9. Oh, crap. As soon as I get my orientation to cooperate. There we go. Now let's proceed back to Reclamation 9. We'll come back and mine this a little later, but right now I need some more cargo space. A little risky maneuver on my part, but still. Speed was of the essence. All right. Now let's see if they'll accept the silicates and the iron that I already have on board, rather than doing the whole refining thing. Alright, trade. Sell. They want 120 iron. So let's confirm. And then 100 silicates. Confirm. Alright. Rookie trader, sell 100 metals to governance ship. Which is this guy, I guess. Now, how much space do we have? 230 and 50. So, we should have a lot of space now. Delivered refined iron, 1,000 experience, and the next should be silicates. Refined silicates. Now, let's head back to that salvage site and get that job done. There you are. First, I'm gonna look at the tab, look at a job bulletin. Yep, okay. Turns out we didn't need to refine anything, just collect the stuff we needed. Alright. Almost to another experience point, too. Raise up in the ranks. And we got some good money. We'll need to pick up some colonists, too. Alright. Okay, and guys, I think this is where I'll end the video for today for the campaign. And when we come back, we'll start mining everything we need to trade off to the hangar ship and investigate the other points of interest. But for now, that'll do it for Starminer, and I've been Helmstrats. And if you guys enjoyed watching me play the first part of this campaign for Starminer, then please, as always, leave a like, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with my channel's content, leave your comments, game suggestions, or thoughts and opinions in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support my channel and to help it grow as we continue on our YouTube journey together. Thanks. I have been Helmstrats, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, take care.